Hey everyone, welcome back. Today I have another variety of legal THC edibles. These are Dispensary Grade THC+CBG gummies made by the Helping Friendly Hemp Company out of Michigan. Like everything else on this channel, these are Farm Bill compliant, meaning they're made from federally legal hemp and contain less than 0.3% THC by weight. They're legal in all 50 states, despite the fact that each gummy contains a whopping 20 milligrams of THC and 30 milligrams of CBG. And by THC, I do mean natural delta-9 THC, the same stuff you'd get from a legal state. It's not delta-8 or anything like that. So if you live in a state that's banned delta-8, you can actually still buy these. Each pack contains 8 gummies, which ends up being about 160 milligrams of THC and 240 milligrams of CBG, or in other words, 400 milligrams of total cannabinoids. There are 3 different flavors: strawberry, lime, and orange. The ingredients are pretty simple. There's no gelatin or anything, so if you're vegan, you can still eat these. I also like that they use natural flavors and colors instead of artificial food coloring or something. Now, at 20 milligrams of THC each, these are pretty strong. Even when I'm at a dispensary in legal states, I usually go for 5 or 10 milligram dosed edibles. The package does say that a serving is half a gummy, which of course would be 10 milligrams of THC. For some people though, even that could be a bit strong, so I would recommend starting with a quarter of a gummy just in case. I'm gonna go ahead and try half of this strawberry one, because for me, 10 milligrams is more than enough to feel the effects, but it shouldn't be strong enough to be too spacey or to cause any anxiety or anything. So yeah, cheers. The taste is pretty good. I like the strawberry. They also have a really satisfying chew to them, which I think is because they use agar instead of pectin or gelatin. And there is a little bit of that hemp extract bitterness, but every single edible like this that I've tried has that to some extent. These are really some of the better tasting ones as far as the bitterness goes. After about 40 minutes, it's starting to kick in, and yeah, these things are pretty strong. I'm glad I only took half of one because I think a whole gummy might actually be too much for me. The effects feel more uplifting and sativa-like compared to the other hemp edibles I've tried, and I think that's because these have CBG in them instead of CBD. A lot of people describe CBG as being more energizing. I've never really had that effect from CBG on its own, but taking it with THC, I can definitely feel that. It feels pretty clear-headed, but there is still a lot of that cerebral trippiness and general headspace change. Music sounds way better, and it's easier to imagine things, like my mental imagery is enhanced a bit. If you're looking for a midday mood booster, or if you do any creative work like art or music, this is the kind of effect you want. I'm not getting any anxiety or paranoia or anything, but I can tell that if I took an entire gummy, it would probably be uncomfortable for me personally. In fact, for the other 2 flavors, I took a quarter of a gummy each on different occasions, and the effect was similar in terms of feeling more stimulating and mood boosting, just with less of the trippiness and sensory changes. I like both doses for different reasons, but I doubt I'll take a full 20 milligram gummy anytime soon. Obviously, if you have a higher tolerance, keep that in mind. Of the 3 different flavors, I like strawberry best, but they're all pretty good. This was my first experience taking THC and CBG together in an edible, and so far it seems like a great combination. As a comparison, CBD tends to reduce some of the headiness of THC. It emphasizes the physical effects and just feels more relaxing, whereas CBG seems to enhance both the body and cerebral effects, and it also just feels more uplifting. I think there's a time and a place for both of those types of effects, so I'm not saying one is necessarily better than the other, but it's cool to see just how different they feel. So if you're skeptical about the whole entourage effect being real, I highly recommend trying different combinations like this. This was also my first time trying anything from the Helping Friendly Hemp Company, and one thing I wanted to add is that they have really good customer service. I had a few questions about some of their products, and they were quick to respond and just really helpful and friendly, like the name suggests. So yeah, I put a link in the description in case you want to try these for yourself. As far as the price goes, currently they're like $18 for a pack of 8, and considering the fact that each gummy is around 20 milligrams of THC, that's a surprisingly good deal. Well, that's it for this video. If you have any questions or comments, be sure to leave those below. And if you enjoy this kind of review, don't forget to like and subscribe because that lets me know to keep making them. But for now, stay chill, and I will see you next time.